Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for a different kind of video today. I'm showing you my teeth right now because it is December 26th. It is 11:17 p.m. and in the morning, December 27th at 10:15, I am getting my second set of braces. So if you want to just see a little bit with what happens with this whole process and just hear why I'm getting a second set, keep watching this video and let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, but you're trying to upgrade in other areas too, trying to do this for 2024, but we're not waiting until 2024, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I am so excited. And I was excited to get braces when I had them the first time because they were in. They were the thing to get. And I had this retainer in my fifth grade year. And then in my seventh grade year, I got my braces. I think it was seventh or sixth grade. I had a large overbite. And yeah, my mom called them Bucky Beavers, like how Marky's teeth are. So I had my braces, I want to say for about 18 months. It wasn't anything crazy. I got the colors, all of that. And after I got them off, I wasn't offered to get that bar to keep the bottom teeth straight. I had retainers. And I'm thinking now, like, why didn't my orthodontist know about my wisdom teeth being impacted and sideways and needing to be surgically removed? Was it his fault? Or did my parents say, we're not going to deal with that right now in RN? It's somebody's fault. Because they had to have known. Top wisdom teeth were great. They come down fine. And by the time I got my wisdom teeth surgically removed in 2000, this bottom tooth had already shifted. I'm getting my braces to fix one tooth. And they cannot just fix the one tooth. I have to get full braces. So let's talk about this. Let me show you the tooth first. Now, I always wanted to get it fixed, but I think with doing YouTube, I really see it. And I feel it's out of place. I always do. I always mess with it. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Not that y'all really want to be all up in my mouth, but I like my teeth. They can be a little whiter, you know, but it's this tooth right here. See that right there? It just needs to go back a little bit. I'm hoping I can record when I go to the orthodontist. Because I want to record so y'all see the whole process. So yeah, I just need that to go back. And in order to do that, they have to put braces on the top and the bottom. They can't do just the top. And he said they need to bring back my overbite again, which I was okay with the overbite. I'm actually I love my teeth. I think they look great. But I just need that. Now, braces versus Invisalign. Let's go ahead and have that conversation. I'm not about the pop and trays life, okay? I'm not going to be popping trays in and out. I do too much. I already forget too much. And I fall asleep sometimes, at night, without doing stuff I need to do. So the last thing I need to do is fall asleep without that tray in, because if you have ever fallen asleep without a retainer in and you're supposed to wear it and then you wait a day or two, you are going to be in hell pain until your teeth shift back. It is not fun. I'm not here for it. You have to wear Invisalign for 22 out of 24 hours a day. I talk all day. I can't be talking with a lisp. I can't be doing all that and then taking my stuff out every time I eat something. It's just too much for me. It's too much work. I don't have that level of discipline to make that happen. And they were going to give me a discount and the price was going to be the same, but I was like, no, give me the braces. I know myself. I can't even, sometimes I don't even shower. So what makes you think that I'm going to be popping in a tray? I have watched my sister lose her trays. I have watched her dog get her trays. I have heard stories about her having to go in the dumpster to look for trays that she lost. And there'll be 20 trays, all together. I can't do this. So I'm going to be getting clear braces up top. I wish I could get clear at the bottom. I'm actually not sure if I should be getting clear braces at the top, especially with my ginger turmeric shots that I'm now going to have to do through a straw. But I think it would be nice to have the clear ones at the top. And then I have to get metal ones at the bottom. So they don't really do the clear ones are made of ceramic, so they don't really do the ceramic at the bottom because they said that most people don't have the clearance with their bite and there's more of a chance of shattering. But people do get clear braces at the bottom. I always felt like when people had clear braces when I was younger that they were like, that was so cool. But nobody had clear braces that I knew. Anyway, I'm really excited, and I'm gonna just use my phone to do some just some little vlogging. I don't know how much I will be able to record because I am just going by myself. But I just wanted to take you through the process because some of you may be considering it. I know some people, when you get into your 40s, you're like, it's done, what's done is done. But I love the idea of never feeling done. I love the idea of me now deciding like, hey, Cara, this is important to you, and doing it, because I'm only gonna have them on for about a year probably, because it's really controlled by the orthodontist. Invisalign is patient compliant, so it could be as short as the minimum time that the orthodontist will say, or it could be longer, because if you are not diligent and you are not wearing your retainers or your Invisalign as much as you're supposed to, then it's going to be longer. And I know, like, if you leave work and you go to happy hour, or you do things, or I cook and I'm tasting things, like, you're supposed to take them out technically, and I don't have time. I don't have time for all of that. I barely have time for anything anyway. So I just rather have them on and I don't have to worry about it. You might want to know how much braces cost, and as I said, they were going to give me a discount on the Invisalign to make them the same price as the braces. They are around $6,000, a little over $6,000. And that also includes the retainer when I get the braces off, if I want to get the bar, or whether I want to just have the retainer and then the bar, the upper retainer and then the bar. It's going to cost around that much. I'm going to put a deposit down of about $1,500, and then I'm going to have monthly payments of around $200. So I don't have to put it all out at once, but it's definitely an investment. And I think that if you don't think you can keep up with Invisalign, I talked to one of my coworkers and I asked her how it went, and she was like, oh, I stopped. And I'm like, no, I'll be damned. Because I'm not going through all of that pain and diligence or just to give it up or to lose all that progress. So that's my plan. And I'm actually very excited. I'm very excited to be a metal mouth. And this will be a great example because Mark and August are eventually going to be getting braces. Marky's going to go back in March for another appointment, and then August will go back in a year. So I just like being able to, you know, set an example and just show people, just because you're older doesn't mean that you stop taking care of yourself. You know, it's okay to have 2 sets of braces. It's not a waste. My teeth still look good from when I had them the first time, but it's time for a little tweak. And you know, if that's going to make me feel good, and I feel good about myself, but if that's something that bothers me, then it's going to be worth it to do this. So let's fast forward to tomorrow and let's get to the orthodontist. All right, y'all. So I just dropped the boys off at their grandparents' house. The orthodontist is about 10 minutes away from here. So we're going to go ahead and get this party started. I'm really excited. I really am. So let me get there and I'll be back. All right. So I am here. I'm about to go inside. And I'm really excited still. I'm going to keep saying I'm really excited because I'm really excited. So after that, I might try to get my feet done. There's a nail bar. I mean, why not? Feet and a manicure maybe. I got to do something with my life. Try to upgrade. Okay, y'all. So there's my mouth. So they use this camera to like rub around your teeth. And then this is my bite. Oh, it's very cool. Okay, y'all, I'm done. I love them. We need a name for them. Oh, wait a minute, the doctor's coming. It feels so strange. Is this right here? I really like them. Here comes Dr. Bone Break. Okay.
Well, that's okay. All right.
All right, y'all. So I am all braced up. They feel like a little bit of a sharp hug. I don't know how else to describe it, but that's what it feels like. And I'm so hungry. I have eaten nothing today. And why did they say that I cannot eat almonds? I'll have to go over the list with y'all. I will have to chop those almonds up because I don't know. My salt and vinegar almonds are like one of my favorite snacks. I do have a bit of a lisp, and I am trying to control my saliva. I feel like my mouth is kind of getting used to it because it's definitely like a protrusion. But I'm happy about them. I'm really happy about them. They look good. And I went with clear rubber bands. I will be traveling with a toothbrush. I didn't do all that when I was younger, but I'm going to really try to take care of these braces, as well as try to make sure that I'm, doing all the flossing and all the things. And I also, since these are clear, I'm going to be using a lot of straws because clear rubber bands can turn, and the ceramic, I'm not sure how those hold up. So we'll see. It's definitely raining here. I got a protein bowl from Chipotle because I'm really trying to get my protein situation together. I'm really having a really tough time trying to get in all the protein that I'm supposed to have during the day. And this is supposed to have 82 grams. So I'm not going to eat all of this now. I can't eat these bowls. And it's in their entirety. But all right, y'all, let's try it with these braces though. Let's see how that goes. I know it's something I'll get used to, but I mean, it's just eating. But it definitely feels weird. But this is definitely spicy. I did sneak in a pedicure after I was done. The whole process took 90 minutes, so hour and a half. And I was like, let me get my feet done. Because it was a nail place like 2 doors down. Eating is going to be tough because I eat really fast. I eat really fast that the food will get stuck in my throat sometimes. I know that's TMI, but I eat like that because I'm always rushing or doing something else when I'm eating. So I can see this causing me to really slow down and enjoy my food, and maybe not even eat as much, because I'm rushing. I look forward to that. Yeah, this talking and eating is not gonna work. Everything's getting stuck. So this will be fun. It'll be an adjustment, but I think it's gonna be a good one. They definitely said soft foods for the next few days. I'm like, what? Crab cakes are soft though, so I'll be back. All right, y'all. We're going to do a braces update. So today is Saturday. It's December 30th. I got my braces on the 27th. And I just want to tell you how it's been for the first few days of having my adult braces. I'm going to stop calling them adult braces. Having my braces. Okay. First of all, I do have a lisp. It's a lot. It's a bit cumbersome. So let me just tell you about my experience. So when I got there and got back in the chair, the girl that was doing my braces, she took this camera. It was like a camera, maybe something like a little longer than this, but this type of size. And she went all around my mouth. And what was so neat about it was it generated a 3D image of my teeth. It was really amazing. And just comparing that to my first experience in 7th grade getting braces, there was nothing like that available. So it was really neat to see that. They also did some x-rays, and I had to take my nose ring out, and then I ended up losing my nose ring, but then I found it on the floor, which was great. I lost my nose ring in my sleep because I guess I didn't put it back in right, and I was like really stressed out, and I had just put an earring in there because my nose ring will close. It doesn't matter that I've had it since like 2017. It doesn't matter. It'll be like bye, because I think secretly my nose ring rejects me, but that's okay. My mom always calls me when I'm filming. Every night. I forgot where I left off. So it was x-rays, and then once I got in the seat, she had to clean my teeth with something that tasted really bad. And once they prop your mouth open, it is open for a long time. And I have that, well, not I have a lingering cough, so it was a lot, but eventually it was fine. So you just have to relax. I had to wear a pair of sunglasses, and they cleaned my teeth and then put the brackets on, and the doctor came, made sure everything was good. They put the wires in, and I'm trying to think of how long it took. The whole appointment was probably about 90 minutes. So putting the brackets on, I mean, it does take time. And then after they put them on, they do use a light to probably dry them. I'm really wondering what they used to do, because I don't think that's what, they didn't have that before, I don't think. I don't know. But I had some chapstick too, because my lips were dry and they were open for a long time. And when I finally closed my mouth after the braces were on, I was like, it was the weirdest feeling. And it's a weird feeling getting braces off too. If you've been through it, it's very, very strange. He tightened them wires and I already knew it was about to be a wrap for me later. I'm getting used to them. I do have wax. I have special toothbrushes, and then they went over the problem foods and helpful tips. So let's just see. So she went over like my forbidden hard foods. All of this was pretty good for me. Hard candy, I don't really eat candy. Y'all know I like salty stuff. Corn chips. I am gonna have, like, these are Fritos in the picture, but like Doritos and stuff like that. I don't really eat stuff like that, but I am eating some buffalo chicken dip for New Year's Eve. But when you put the dip on the chip, it softens it a little bit. Jerky, I'm not gonna be eating that. Ice. That's not going to be an issue. Nuts are going to be an issue for me. I have eaten some nuts. I haven't done the almonds. She said that the softer ones like cashews are going to be okay. And I did have some sunflower seed kernels, which I put those on my salad. If I do almonds, I think maybe what I'll do is crush them a bit in my food processor. Pizza crust, not an issue, and I'm glad to not eat the carbs. Corn on the cob, I love corn on the cob, I do. But I would just have to go ahead and, you know, slice it off. And it says that whole fruits and vegetables such as apples and carrots should be cooked or cut into small pieces and eaten carefully. And then we have some forbidden soft foods, so bubble gum and gum. I don't eat gum or chew gum. Sticky candy, all these I don't really eat. Starburst, Sugar Daddies, Tootsie Rolls, gummy bears, caramel. I don't like caramel. And taffy. It definitely said to avoid soda and drinks that contain sugar, but I don't drink soda, and I don't even drink diet soda. The closest thing that I drink are like my poppy sodas, but they do not contain high amounts of sugar. So I'm not, you know, pressed about it. I am drinking a mimosa right now. Usually, and I forgot to grab it, but I have been keeping straws with me so that, you know, it just goes down my throat instead of like all over my teeth. I think I'm gonna be pretty okay with that. Now, as far as orthodontic brushing and flossing, concentrate on the danger zone, the space between the bands or brackets and the gums. So basically, I have to brush with an angled motion, use a small amount of toothbrush, and really place the bristles where the teeth and the gums meet. You could brush regular, but you definitely want to circle around those gum lines, like vibrating motions around the gum lines, and it says 10 seconds on each tooth. I think you just brush the way you normally brush, but you need to brush at an angle so that you get up against where the brackets meet the gums, because you don't want to have any type of permanent, I don't want to say scarring, but like issues. You could have some permanent issues, like I want to say scarring. I don't know what other word to use. They do have special floss, so I did order that. There is the Proxy bristles brush that you can go between your wires with. So I feel like I'm going to be fine with that. I do have a travel toothbrush now so that I can brush after every meal, which is not an issue right now because I'm home, but I will be taking it to work with me.
We fixed it.
You fixed what?
Well, the man fixed it.
Mr. Tyrone fixed it.
Yeah. But what? It's 20.
No, no. What about 8:30? Okay. What about 8:20? Like, you always trying to negotiate. So if you don't brush and floss, you can have some staining, which is what I'm not trying to have, especially with how much money I've spent or I'm spending. So that's it. I am really excited about having braces, and I think that as the pain subsides, it's going to be better. I do feel like I'm holding my mouth in a bit of a different position, and my lips are like protruded more. Like I always tell y'all, I have a duck beak, and it's like that a little bit more, but I really love them. I love them, as I said before, maybe in this video or not. I love seeing adults continue to improve themselves and upgrade themselves, and I don't regret doing braces versus Invisalign, because I'm going to tell you that the minute I take an Invisalign out, I would not want to put it back in. Like, if I was able to take these braces off, I would not want to put them back on. I would just be like, and for a second I was just like, this is a lot, especially eating and just feeling the food get stuck, and I'm just like, oh. And I don't remember brushing my teeth after every meal when I had my braces before, but maybe that's because I was a kid and I really didn't care. But I definitely care. I definitely don't want food stuck in my teeth. I teach kids, I stand in front of people and talk for a living all day long, so I'm definitely going to be brushing my teeth, or at least rinsing my mouth out. But rinsing my mouth out hasn't really seemed to be the thing. I've had to really brush my teeth. So I'm stepping up my oral hygiene. Not that it was bad, but I'm definitely stepping it up. And I'm really excited. This was the best way for me to go. And I would say that if you have a lot of self-discipline, Invisalign you could probably do easily, but I don't, because I'm doing so many other things. Braces is the best move for me because I cannot take them off, and eventually these are going to feel like the norm. Right now they don't. They feel like I have these things in my mouth that are, it's definitely like rubbing against my gums, so I do have some wax, but it's not protruding. But my gums just have to, or my lips, they have to get used to this new apparatus. I didn't even take any Advil today. Like, the pain's really not bad. I haven't had really any pain on the bottom teeth, and eating's okay. I got up this morning, I had a protein shake. I'm getting my last crab cake of 2023 tonight. I asked for mashed potatoes instead of the baked potato because I really don't feel like chewing, and I got some cream of crab soup. So I've been more in a soup mood right now, but eventually this will be the new norm. And I'm really excited to see my teeth shift and move. And I think that if you are considering braces or Invisalign, I would say go for it. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a dentist. I was obsessed with teeth and people that had straight teeth. I just love me some teeth, y'all. Like big teeth, like nice. Like, my teeth are like corn teeth. They're like real small. But like, people that have like big teeth, like, I love it, you know. And I know people say, why are you getting the braces? I'm like, no, because you know your own mouth. And I just wanted to get that fixed, you know. And I'm going to be 43. I'm like, when else are you going to do this, girl? Like, just do it and continue to make these little tweaks, you know, to your life, as far as your exercise, as far as your mental health, all that. Like, we are constantly a journey. I don't know if the plan is to ever arrive. That's what I'm thinking. Like, when you think about like the hierarchy or whatever, like self-actualization, there's only like a very small percentage of people that have ever gotten there, and I don't know any of them. So, you know, we are constantly on a journey for mental health, for physical health, and I'm really excited, and I hope this can be inspo to anybody that's considering taking this journey. I know that braces in certain generations weren't cool, but like I said, I'm from the generation where they were cool, and I'm excited to have them. I don't see a lot of kids with braces right now. When I think about my students at school, I really don't. But when they do, or if I do run into any, they will see like, yeah, like my teacher has braces too. Like, my kids are gonna have a fit. So yeah, let me know if you have any more questions. I think I'm gonna have these on for a year if I didn't say that. And the doctor can guarantee that because he is in control of tightening my wires. If it's Invisalign and I don't do what I'm supposed to do, it could be a year, it could be longer. You can't make those guarantees with the Invisalign. So when you're thinking about which one, I think braces are going to be faster unless you're super disciplined and you're going to wear your Invisalign for 22 out of 24 hours. And I cannot guarantee that for myself. So that's it, y'all. I'm not sure. I think this video is probably going to be short, but I just wanted to give you some insight as far as how I'm feeling, having the braces so far, and maybe I can do a monthly update. I get my wires tightened in February, so I would say like this pain like 3 days of the pain, and it's definitely subsided. So tooth pain can be a lot, so it's just important for me, like when I get my wires tightened, to kind of get ahead of it and maybe take the Advil immediately after or before I get the wires tightened, because I definitely didn't feel like speaking to anyone or eating or anything like that. I'm spitting a lot more as well, so that's another thing. But I think as my mouth adjusts, this will be the new norm, and all of it will be controlled. It'll be a thing of the past. So that's it. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.